I got makeup on for the first time. This is a big deal. Maybe not for the first time, but just like, I got it on. I wore it for you guys.
Oh, thank you.
I wore it for Are You Okay?
I'm here with Tanya Hennessy, who is an Are You Okay ambassador. So this is the second year that you've been an ambassador for us.
Yes.
We're really excited to have you on board, and you're someone who's been really open sometimes about the moments when you've needed your friends and family around you.
Yeah, sometimes too open, to be completely honest. Sometimes I'm like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that, but I think that it is kind of important for me to say that, as hard as it is publicly, because I think that maybe it could help somebody else in a situation, and to let them know that it's not always easy and it's hard. Life is friggin' hard. It's up and down, and I think a lot of people would look at sometimes my Facebook and Instagram feed and think that, oh, she must be doing so fine and she's happy all the time, and that's just not the case. And I think when it comes to Are You Okay, people maybe make a lot of assumptions about people's mental health, and they go, oh, but on social media they're so fine, but maybe that's just not the real case. And so a lot of the time I've needed my family and friends to really help me out and ask if I was okay, and I really haven't been, and I really needed that assistance. And I think it's really important for people to know that it's okay to see a psychologist, it's okay to see a counsellor, and I'll tell you what, I've seen so many in my life, and I've been so thankful for them. And I think as a lesson from people asking if I'm okay, therefore it's made this incredible message to me for me to ask if they're okay, and regardless of my relationship with them, whether or not they be a close friend, a family member, or maybe just someone at work who doesn't necessarily work in the same building as me, but you can identify some things that maybe aren't the same, and just to open that conversation. The more people talk about it, the more the dialogue's out there, the more honest we can be without maybe fear of feeling like, oh, for a long time I didn't want to tell my bosses I had anxiety because I was like, oh, how's this going to affect my career? But now I'm just like, nah, I've got to be real. I'm a super anxious person. It's just how I actually hate going to parties by myself. And I tell people that now, and I think the more the more other people say it. Lena Dunham speaks really openly, and that's made me feel like I can be open. And then I have open conversations with my co-announcer, and the more open we are, I think the more accepting and the stigma disappears.
The really powerful messages from Tanya. So if you are doing it tough, there is help available. Lifeline can be contacted 24/7 on 131114. It's a confidential service, and you can find other supports at areyouok.org.au/find help. And you can also find other resources there and tips on how to have the conversation. Thanks, Tanya.
And if you want to get a mental health plan, go to your GP and ask for one.